having such limited film, I guess, on Burrow, is it a little bit tougher to prepare?
Um, we got a lot of film from last year. I think quite a few games. So I don't think so. He didn't play in the preseason, so a lot of people hold guys out or they hold things that they're going to do out in the preseason. First games are always a little bit like that because you never really know. You got to adjust on the fly a little bit.
For someone like that, is it worth going back and watching their college tape, or is it kind of worthless at that point?
Yeah, it's not so. I mean, I watched a lot of college before, but no, I think it's a little bit more about. I was very, very impressed with him and the things he's done in the NFL. He gets the ball out quick. He's very accurate. Moves well in the pocket. Very, very competitive. Really good competitor, I think. So you can tell all that stuff from last year's team.
Like, how do you feel about your team's depth?
It's concerning. I think. I feel really good about the top guys. And then some of these young guys got to come on. When you're kind of top heavy with finances, that's what you got to do. So, hopefully we'll stay healthy and try and get these younger guys better.
Like, what are your expectations for Chris Herndon right out of the gate here?
Well, again, I've seen him win practice, so I think he'll have a role. I know he'll have a role on Sunday, so we'll just see how that goes.
Do you expect more Brandon Dillon to kind of get your tape?
Dillon will probably have a role as well, yeah.
Mike, when you talk about the O-line on Monday and that's an unknown, how much do you rely on Brian O'Neill then? He's probably the most established guy.
Yeah, I think I was talking pretty much about our whole team about being unknowns. We think like the defense, right? So not a lot of them didn't play. So I think there's some unknowns there. Just going out there and doing it, proving it. From what we see in practice. Same thing a little bit with the offensive line. I mean, the Udo and he's probably the main one. We've seen Rashad, we've seen Bradbury, we've seen O'Neill, we've seen Cleveland. So, it's just how are they working together? Are those guys getting better, doing what they've been coached to do?
Mike.
But I think I was talking mostly about the whole team. Jefferson didn't play, Thielen didn't play. I mean, I know what they did last year, but probably more so defensively. You talk about Tomlinson played a few plays and Pierce played a few plays. Kendricks played a few plays in one game. Peterson didn't play any. Harrison Smith didn't play any. So I think to me that's the unknowns. We got to go out and prove that these guys deserve not to play in the preseason.
Could there be a scenario, Mike, with Christian returning to practice today where you feel comfortable, even with 3 days of seeing him, that he could be active on Sunday?
No, I think what I said was, I know I'm going to get corrected on this, I said I think he's going to do individual today, right? So that doesn't really mean he's going to do any team stuff or anything like that. I saw the headline that he's back to practice, but he's going to do individual. That's it.
We talked a bit on Monday about going back to Cincinnati, but when you step on the field, do you think that you'll have a bunch of memories coming back, or will it feel any different, or is it kind of just another game in another stadium?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I think I had some good people there. We had a lot of good players when I was playing there. None of them are still there now. There's other people in the building that I'll see that just like when I go back to Dallas or something like that. But this is my team now. This Vikings are me, and that's what I don't really care about anything else.
Guys didn't play in the preseason. Do you have to limit reps, or you just?
In the game?
Yeah.
No, they're playing. No, they're playing.
I mean, you got to win.
No, Mark, what we did was because I was concerned about being conditioned in those games. What we've done is we've actually just played games without tackling in practice. So one day we went a half a game, Next game we went 3/4 of a game, plus the individual things like that. So we got about the same number of reps and the same number of 6-play drive, and then the other side of the ball comes in and it's an 8-play drive. So I tried to simulate it like they were playing in games, but it just wasn't on the games.
Mike, can you get a sense if your offense is in rhythm in those simulated periods?
It's like everything else. One day I thought they were really good rhythm, and one day, the defense kind of took charge that day. So it's a little bit of that. I thought they practiced really well. The other day, whatever the last day was, we practiced. I thought Kirk was very accurate. I thought Cook looked really good. So, we'll just kind of have to see. But again, they got to prove it just like,
Sorry.
Sorry.
With average starting field position from where it was last year to what you expect it to be this year, how can that benefit an offense and a defense?
Do you mean by...
Like special teams, of where you guys are
Right.
strong?
Well, I don't know what it'll be. I'm hoping what it'll be, but the scoring percentages go up like every 5 yards. You started at 20, it's not very high, 25, and so that's why we're hoping that we can get some returns in. We can be better in our coverage phases, so that and really, like last year, defensively we weren't very good in 3 and outs. We didn't get a lot of 3 and outs. Where in the past we've been pretty good at that. And so that changes a lot of field position too, because they get 2 drives and or three first downs, and then they're punting from 30 yards further. So I think I talked to the team today about complementary football and how all these things work together.
Mike, with not forcing 3 and outs, was that a matter of third down execution, or was it not getting enough stops on first and second down?
I think it was a combination of all of it. We had way too many 2nd and 4s. Then third downs. If you look at the third down statistics from even throughout the league, if it's 3rd and 4 or less, it's up there close to 50%. So, defensively, typically when they're good on first down, they're going to be good on third down usually.
What do you expect from their offensive line compared to last year?
Well, I think they've improved. Riley, for the 11 plays that he played in the preseason, I think he did pretty well. They've got Williams back on the other side. The center's a quick, athletic guy. They got 2 big, kind of mauler guys at guards. So, but, Burrow kind of makes that thing go. He's really good at getting the ball out. Really good, and they do a lot of no backs. Empty backfield, I guess the best way to say it. Isolate to get single coverage on Boyd or Chase or one of those guys.
Riley's on the right.
Riley's on the right, yeah. Yeah, he looks good. He's tough, like he always was.
You gonna roll with Smith-Marsette at kickoff return for now?
Yeah, I think so.
When you talk about the return stuff, we talk a lot about KJ Osborne improving at receiver. Have you seen him kind of get more comfortable in the punt return and sort of improve there as well?
Well, yeah, but I like Marsette Smith. Smith-Marsette. I like him as far as he's just fearless when he's got to take care of the ball better, I think. But he's fearless returning the kicks, and I like that about him. So we'll have a plan for when we take it out, when we keep it in, and things like that.
Time for 2 more. Like with Anthony Barr, we can see him out here. How much do you want to see from him this week?
I want to see him out here a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out. No, he's going to get a little work done today.
And physically, just are you curious to see how he's moving around out there in practice, or do you need to see him?
You guys always correct me, but he feels really good today. Now, how he feels tomorrow or the next day, I don't know. And so, he's excited today. He feels really good. He's had a good last weekend. So, we're hopeful that he plays. I don't know, honestly.